Forgot to mute that. All right. There. So immense, a former disreputable haven for pirates, now one of the Home's finest city-states, boasting a peerless shipping industry and an enviable culinary culture. Oh, how it bustles. The tomes did not lie. Well, here I am, mother. In faraway Eorzea. I'll complete the mission. Just you watch in your noble name, and as my first class, I will succeed. Afterwards, perhaps I shall invite our esteemed alumna Alice A for tea at the Bismarck. I'll be the envy of everyone. Ah! My apologies, good madam. I failed to notice you. I am Lala Janahala, a native of Charlene. By your appearance, I assume you're an adventurer. Are you perchance well-traveled in Eorzea? So you are. How very fortuitous. And Nakano is your name, you say? That's why I heard it somewhere before. In any event, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As for myself, I'm an operative on a mission from the Forum, our nation's governing body. This being my first time in Eorzea, I studied as best I could in preparation, but there's no substitute for a local's knowledge. Thus did I intend to hire an adventurer like yourself to serve as my escort. The mission is to pursue and capture fugitives, and thus it'll entail some danger. But you appear to be no stranger to such. Might you be willing to assist me? Yeah, I'd be glad to give you the grand tour. Wonderful. I have some skill with the blade, and can fend for myself. I shall be glad of your capable company. Now, ere I divulge particulars, we should head somewhere much more private, perhaps outside the city by the Zephyr Gate. Time to pull out my handy dandy. Forgive me if I seem overly cautious, but this mission is highly confidential. We're the wrong people to learn of it, my superiors will give me an earful. I believe we may speak freely here, so permit me to brief you on the details. As I mentioned, I am on the trail of fugitives, criminals who fled Charlene and come to these shores. Extremely dangerous individuals who have enhanced themselves via forbidden means which have rendered them unsound of mind. While in a state of delirium, one of their compatriots even committed murder. He died thereafter due to the side effects of his enhancement, but 3 others remain at large and pose a threat to innocence. Their leader, Javier Mel, is also alleged to have stolen valuable technological secrets. By way of reference material, I brought this soul crystal. Ow, it's hot. It's hot. What in the world? I never noticed that soul crystals go off so cheap before. Wow, it's finally cooled down, but what could have triggered that intense reaction? Not even at the stadium did I ever witness such a thing, but maybe it was you? The technological secrets which were stolen were contained in a similar crystal. This particular sample has been loaned to me by a healing institute in Charlene. Tell me, Akanos, the course of your adventures, have you fervently wished to save someone? Of course I have. I'm a tank. But failed to do so despite your best efforts and afterwards cursed your powerlessness. Nope. Forgive me if my question was indelicate, but there can be no doubt the soul crystal resonated with that desire within you. When I received the crystal, I was told that should it respond in this manner to my Eorzean collaborator, I should entrust it to them for the knowledge it imparts. The knowledge of semantics would surely avail me in my mission. Develop the studium. Semantics is a discipline which combines the wisdom of medicine, ethereality, and sorcery, and those who have mastered it are called sages. Through medicine, a sage grasps the workings of the flesh. Through theology, she unlocks secrets of the soul. Through sorcery, she learns to manipulate the two. Thus, trained, a sage has the ability to both strengthen and heal, yet by the same token, she's also capable of the opposite, of causing harm. Not just anyone can take up the sage's art. One must be prepared to hold the lives of others in one's hand. Are you willing to bear such a burden? If you are and was swear to use the art for good, then I shall entrust this soul crystal to you. Yep. Then I will bear witness to your pledge. You swear to use the sage art for good and wield its power to the best of your judgment and ability. Yes. Excellent. Chosen as you are by the crystal, I had faith that you would rise to the occasion. When those around you cry out for succor, the crystal shall be your ally, for it bears wisdom of sages past and their hopes for the future. By hearkening to their whispers and following in their footsteps, you'll come to embody those hopes to save and change countless lives. Lest you worry how you learn the art, I can provide guidance to an extent. In any case, during my time at the studium, I had occasion to study semantics. You see, while I wasn't gifted in spellcraft and came to favor steel, I remember the lessons and will share what I know. Together with the soul crystal, I shall provide you with a set of sage's garments. So go on, take up your crystal and don your attire, and we shall begin your training. Ba-ba-ba-bum. All right. All right. Hmm. I got a dash. Instant heal. AoE. Reduce damage taken. That. Another full heal button. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Let's say that again.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. I'll be on shortly. I should do the stair stepper thing.
That's fine. I'm building my sage hotbar at the moment.
You already got it unlocked?
Mm-hmm.
That was fast. Should
Yep.
get the other one, Reaper.
No. I thought about doing that next. While I'm waiting.
Oh. You got plenty of time. You got like an hour. I gotta get that full under, dude.
That's fine. I'm right now trying to figure out all my abilities on Sage.
Look.
And then...
What,
Yeah.
do you like Scholar?
Eh.
You probably won't like Sage if you don't like Scholar.
I mean, I was gonna play Astral once you got on, so... I'm just gonna get all the job... Yeah. I'm just gonna get...
Warrior.
Yeah. My plan is just to get everything to 90 at some point.
Same here, dude. Well, first we gotta get our mains, go through the story, unlock all that, then we can go back over. So what are you leveling next? You're leveling the tank or?
Yeah, I figured I would tank next.
Okay, I'll probably play Sage then.
It means we have to do daily so we can get your Sage up.
Oh, you're right. Okay, we'll have to save dailies for Sage then.
So does that mean...
Start at?
70? Yeah.
That's not bad. That's like 10 levels.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take maybe... Well, the healer queue is going to be out of control though, so it might take 5 hours after dailies. It's like a bunch of dungeon runs. Shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
Actually, with Reaper, you know, if you tank it, if you use tank and the healer, we're spending 2 DPS for those dungeons, and people want to level their healer or Reaper anyways.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, we got all day.
We,
we got all day.
we have the weekend too.
True. Plenty of time. Well, anyways, thought I'd give you an update. I don't want anything too long, but
That's
gotta
fine.
burn these calories, dude.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm letting my body rest and recover
That's smart.
because it is.
I did read. Yeah.
Wait, what
I
did
read
you?
that thing, right?
Yeah.
With the Darby or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
about the rest and recovery, what we should do.
Yeah.
And do you know how a lot of those guides you had shared earlier, like when it first started,
Yeah.
they had recommended having a dedicated rest day where you do nothing?
Yeah.
It turns out that is false. Because at that point, you're just kind of losing muscle. The best way to have a recovery period is just to do lower reps and weight.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to do when it hurts to walk.
I mean, I would say, well, an injury is a different thing. Injury, there's also you should read that article, actually. I didn't read that since I haven't had an injury yet, but you should let me know what it says.
I can do that in a bit. I gotta figure out what these different things do.
Well, it's a mixture between Astro and Scholar. So you have a shield and a regen thing. So if you played Scholar at all, it's fairly intuitive because they share almost all the same buttons. So if you go on your Scholar, you'll kind of get a feel for what everything does when you read the tools and kind of mess around.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I
Cool.
said I was gonna build my Sage hotbar and then go unlock Reaper, build that hotbar, and then figure out what to do from there.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably be 40 minutes or so.
All right, cool. I'll see you in a bit then.
Cool. Catch you later. Talk to you.
Bye. Ugh. All right. Where was I? Instant heal. Damage. Barrier. All right. All right. Time to teleport to Old. Need to move pages. And then you there. You the fighting sort, yes, and by the looks of it, one of no mean skill. My employers and just many of one of your towns. You see, he's been beset by threats from an unsavory group of thugs known as Limers. Their leader demands my master part with some of his considerable wealth, or, well, let's tell you, they call her the Reaper and leave the rest to your imagination. We don't tend to acquiesce to these churlish demands without a fight, and a stout arm by our side would go far to ensure our survival. Your arm, perhaps? In my case, the opportunity to perform a good deed isn't enticement enough. Please be reminded that my master possesses considerable wealth. If you would aid us, come haste to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, where we stand to make our stand against these. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, yeah, I know why you're here. And if you mean to lay a finger on my coin purse, you'll have to pry it from my cold, lifeless Master Gilio. She's a friend. This adventurer has agreed to help. We'll show the Reaper what her empty intimidations are worth. I see. My apologies, madame. Tensions have been high as of late, as I'm sure you can understand. For reasons that elude me, these lemurs have made my life a waking nightmare, sight unseen. They have demanded I begin paying them for the luxury of my own life. Rumors abound of their origins. Some say they're Deitrists of some barbaric nation. They flaunt our laws and threaten their betters with impunity. They're led by a dead-eye killer who draws her scythe at the smallest slight. Refuse their payments of coin, she'll take her share of your lifeblood instead. Rubbish, I say. The Reaper is not but a toothless bandit. Interesting theory you have there. Care to test it? You're the Reaper. You're perceptive, ain't you? Suppose that's how you came to be in possession of so many shiny things. And what do we have here? Hiring more help with our ledgers while our ledgers remain unbalanced? You wouldn't be trying to wiggle your way out of paying us for a job well done, would you? What? My, how do you keep the lies straight? You didn't tell your hired muscle here what great friends we were? So great, in fact, that you trusted none other than me and mine to put the scare into your competition? A job we were happy to do. You can't find your fortune in this fair city without stepping over a few bodies on the way, after all. As flexible as our morals are, I'm afraid that without the coin to bend them, we only have our own recourse. Unless... Hmm. One does wonder how you found yourself with a bodyguard of such uncommon metal. Aye, not an ounce of fear in that gaze, and not a mote of puffed up arrogance either. This last, my dear Delio, is a genuine article. She has what the mercenary trade call the killer instinct. How's this? For the sake of our long-standing friendship, I'll make it simple. Allow me to take this adventure off your hands, and the debt is forgiven. What? That's all? I believe this is what what them in your trade call a bargain. As for you, adventurer, it seems you've been made a free agent, but if you're still inclined to put those instincts of yours to use, come and visit our headquarters in Pearl Lane. The door's open. uh, the boss told me you'd be along coming, Corinne. Yes. Boss, the guest of honor's arrived. The savior of Alamigo. And Doma deigns to appear before me. I've heard all about you. It's not hard in this line of work. The stories paint you as a ferocity incarnate, the force of nature few have survived. Peace run. I have no desire to put the killer to the proof. Personally, I don't have a death wish. You can call me Drusilla. I'm a reaper, one of many, and the leader of this little family here. That's why I invited you into our home. There's a job I'd like you to take care of for me. Depends on the job. Now, don't you worry that virtuous heart of yours, eh? I won't ask you to do so much as bend the law. This job is purely for the benefit of your fellow man. All I have to do is kill one for me, though perhaps kill ain't the right word, seeing as he's already dead. Don't look so surprised. I know you've seen the dead walk. This time you'd be up against a void saint. I'm here to unleash a singular brand of wickedness upon the world. It won't be an easy task. The evil-driven this mother is black as the void and near as deep. Countless souls have succumbed to its hunger, worthy prey for one inclined to heroics, don't you think? You can't face as you are, though. Storied as your strength may be, I'll need to train you in techniques that'll let you pierce the void and slaughter its kin. Alright, keep talking, keep talking. Don't see many Garlands in Ul'dah, do you? Let alone one as savage as this. Save your sorrow, guess. I'm not surprised as yet. Hold your hand out to the crystal here. If you're made of the stuff I think you are, you're in for a treat. Oh boy. That's it. I knew you had what it takes. This be an avatar, a manifestation of your essence and the Stygian power of the void scent on the other side. The void scent to which, if you so choose, you will bind to yourself. You'll gain skills unlike anything you've ever known, skills that have allowed people like me to operate in the shadows and kill those that need killing since time immemorial. Yeah. And your first assignment, should you walk this path, is to use the power of one void scent against another for the betterment of the realm. Your reward will be the wisdom of countless generations of Garlean assassins. But if siding with my kind makes your stomach churn, then take your leave. Thought of having one foot in the void twists your gut worse than the moon's blood. And if you're any concerned psychic, then take your virtue and piss off. Wowee. Give me that stone. This is a choice you must make soon. Every moment our coral stalks the land is another opportunity for it to do harm. Yeah, let's go. I take it you've come to a decision, am I right? There'll be no turning away once you've chosen, mind you, and you'll dance with death and return to it as its envoy, but you won't return at all. So what'll it be? I will dance. Very good, then let's not waste time. Take this crystal and test to both worlds. You will walk as a reaper, bind yourself to the void, and claim the strength that the weak of heart strong. So, through the avatar at your side, does the void scent bring its power to bear, feeding upon the souls of the fiends. You cut down in return, not a bad arrangement, eh? Well, I'm sure you're tired of words. Here's a traditional weapon of our order. Let's see how it looks strapped to your back. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. dash, backwards dash, AoE, nullifying magic, delivers an AoE, summons your avatar, summons their avatar to do a thing, deliver potent attack, or other thing, other attack, attack, that there. Increased damage dealt, that's a buff. Another avatar summon. Summon shroud buff. I put that there. How do I find the way to the scythe in your hands? Please and I hope. Now that we have a bit more in common, it's time we become better acquainted. What's the name of our newest reaper? Doesn't quite so, but so it is with the words and names. Every new one I learn, one more is forgotten. You can replace. Yours can replace Giulio after a little conversation. I think he'll give us a wide berth. Any road or more wide concerns than shifty merchants, namely getting you conversed well and proper to the tricks of our trade. And the best way to do that is through battle. One of the families having trouble with a particular Vexen Find and sent word asking for assistance. He goes by the name of Arnegius and he's stationed out near Scudder Cry. Not much of a fighter, but he's a keen mind for trade and can find a needle in a stack of needles if need be. We'd best hurry before he ends up at the bottom so monsters skull it. Alright. Cool. I might end my stream here because trying to read out loud is not doing any favors.